talk to me about this. Is this a light writers print that there's going to be a live? It's all going to be our. That's right. Our first episode back, which is our first episode on the air this year will be September 25th, and we will broadcast it live to the East Coast. Wow. Well, why? Yeah. I'm asking myself. Have you heard yourself hear it? Yeah. This was an idea that George came up with a couple of years ago, and George Clooney. Oh, George Batman Clooney. George Batman Clooney. George Batman Clooney. He thought it. First of all, the way we're going to do it has never been done before, so it will be television history.
All right, so nice case too, then. I didn't see it.
Designed to sort of give us a boost in the monotony.
Yes, that's right.
You know, in the fourth year, and everybody's pretty comfortable with what we're playing.
So
something that will give us some vitality for the rest of the year.
What if something goes wacky? God forbid. What if something goes wacky?
Well, we've all done plays. We've all had terrible things happen in various plays that we've all done, so hopefully.
Hi, Mom.
Now, what's that red light in the front? Just mean you're pushing one of the controls, or?
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
You get back to work tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
So now they're going to have to like import people from other countries to watch. It's going to be a huge success.
I hope so.
Let's talk about the.
You know, it seems to know when a subject's not dark enough. Like, I'm focused on you, and like, to like the right over here, it's like dark, like behind the chair and all.
Mm-hmm.
Then as soon as I move over to like facing the chair, that gets lighter.
Well, that's what happened before you put on that brightness to bring brightness into the dining room. That the back wall in the living room was brighter.
Yeah. Like,
And I didn't. It wasn't the. It looked like it was the light from the lamp, but the lamp wasn't on.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Like,
Yeah.
it makes everything like you can see that's not dark. But when you look right here, it looks like it's just brighter.
Yeah, because it's.
It just, I think it just takes.
Opening, probably.
Yeah, it just takes the light from everywhere else and makes it brighter.
There's not a lot of
But right now, it looks like it's casting a light on that. And the light's not on.
Nope.
universal family
And
dynamic.
the technology is unbelievable.
It looks so much brighter over there than it
Then
is.
it is. I know. That's how that wall looked. That's why I took my eye from the lens at one time and told you to take off the brightness because I wanted to see how it looked without anything on.
What does it mean? What do you do?
Well,
I'm sort of believe.
Now, when you're looking towards the dining room, doesn't that wall there in the living room look like there's the lights on?
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh. That's what I noticed.
This kid can't buy bundles. Watch what you do with it. You know what they did? The one decision I got to make
It's so
was
cool.
they let me design the casting for the teacher. Come up with the Lego.
Then that'll be nice, like taking sunsets
Yeah, it'll be on the honeymoon.
and sunrises.
Sunrise, sunset. I think there's a way to.
I haven't been home for 3 years, and I'm walking with my brother, played by Michael Barton, and he's just told me that he saw my ex-girlfriend in town, and I haven't seen her for 3 years.
Here we go. With the fingerprints.
Why would you say that? I haven't seen her for 3 years.
I don't know. I just thought that was maybe what was making you depressed, and that I bumped this on my way through today.
You did?
Yeah.
You did? What'd she say? Didn't put it out or not?
Right.
How did she look?
How does she always look?
Really?
Really?
That's right. Like, foot or six. I'm done most of my stuff. I'm like so ahead of everything.
You're not dumping on you like they did in England, right?
Yeah. You know what like this financial package that I have to do.
For what?
The financial package that I have to do like each month.
Uh-huh.
It's due on workday 15.
Uh-huh.
And workday 15. No, not the 15th.
Oh, the work day.
Workday 15.
Okay.
That's on like the 22nd. Like that's when the
Workday 15.
Workday 15 is September 22nd.
It is?
It's however many work days.
Yeah, I know.
So
Well,
we
the
had,
5th.
we had off Labor Day was the 1st. So workday 15 is the 22nd. my package is done now, and it's not due until the 22nd. And I'm
Now,
like,
I guess you can't start on October's though, can you?
well, I could, but considering there's not one, not considering I haven't started for September yet, that would really be jumping the gun, and especially considering it's not even October.
What are you doing? Are you doing
August.
September? Oh, you're doing August.
Yeah.
So August is due on the 15th workday of the following month.
September, yeah.
Oh, okay. So can you start on September's?
No, because like this is like when the activity's taking place.
So what will you do between now and, I mean, do you have other work?
I'll just hang out, go on the internet.
Pardon me?
I'll just hang out.
You will not.
No.
What will you have?
No, I
When
have
you-
work to do. No, well, bank recs said they all have different like analyses to do, analyses to do. Like I'll try to like streamline things more. Like maybe create some more.
Are you pretty much on your own, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Like Jess sits next to me. Like, and for the first like, I don't know, couple of weeks. Well, first, actually, I mean, it's not like there was a whole lot of training. We just basically explained like, mostly it's just like, here, read this, read that, understand what the joint venture is about. You know, he told me a little bit about like what the purpose. I mean, everything was basically described like in all the literature he gave me, like the new joint venture and like what the purpose was and who
Well, a
was
lot of things are described, but
marketing.
actually understand it sometimes the way it's worded, but it was
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah, somewhat. You know, I mean, I'm pretty much. I mean, it was pretty straightforward. There were certain things that, like, I had to ask him, like, well, how do you want this reported? Like, how do you want that to look? Or just preferences, you know, like how he wants to see things. Or, like, you know, because, I mean, even though the accounting's basically the same, it's just a question of, like, well, how do you want to present it? Like, so much of my work is just presentation. Like, like he, like, reviewed, like, my financial statements, like, my whole package, which is, like, it's like 22 pages now. Like when I first got there, it was the first month in June, and basically all we had was like a 4-page report. It was 4 pages basically. It was just like balance sheet, income statement, statement of cash flows.
How did it get to be 22 pages?
Well, as time goes on, we've done like more analysis, like started like trend information, doing some graphs and charts.
Was that your idea, or was that,
Some of it was, yeah. Like some of the charts I just looked up on my own.
and was he pleased with it?
Oh yeah. And you know.
And doing 23 pages compared to 4, none of it's redundant. I mean, it's all,
Well, it's not redundant. Like a lot of the information, like kind of flows through. Like I might do like a balance sheet, which shows you like basically a balance sheet's basically all your assets and liabilities and equity for like what it is at the end of the month. So whatever that balance is, you know, whatever those balances are, we show what they are for this month, what they were for last month, and what they were for June.
for a comparison.
And then we show an average. And basically on we kind of graph out like the 3 months and what the average is, just so you can see it like graphically represent like how the balances are changing and stuff like that. And so a lot of things are like that, you know, like it might flow through to like another thing where
Yeah,
we show
but
it
there's a purpose for that.
graphically.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it's just like, okay, well here's the number side, now here it is visually, and so you can like kind of understand it, like in case you're more like visual than you are like like reading, you know. And then you know, other things just like reclassify things. Like in like one analysis, we might show like, okay, what is our total number of outstanding loans that we have, just in total, like just all loans, doesn't matter what kind they are. And then we want to say, okay, what number of those are revolving loans, and what number of those, and their respective balances. Like what number are revolving, what number are closed end. Now, of the 3 products we have real estate, personal home loans, and non-real estate loans. What are the 3 balances of those? Now, what are the balances of real estate loans revolving, real estate loans closed end, personal home loans revolving, personal home loans closed end?
So break
Non-real
down the
estate.
weeks, you know.
So I mean, like, you can slice it a bunch of different ways, and that's kind of what we do. We kind of go through, and I slice it like, you know, however many different ways. And then we have to basically show like, for like the mini financial statements, you have to show footnotes, which basically are just like notes to the financial statements. Which basically just kind of gives you a more detailed accounting of what makes up a number on like the balance sheet. Like you might have like um, other assets.
And then you give an
Yeah,
explanation what
then
it
you give a
is.
breakout of like what consists,
Of
what
the
makes
other.
up the other assets. Yeah.
Yeah, so to have like a $2 million sitting there. And,
Yeah, exactly. People were like,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
what's
$2 million
this?
of what?
Yeah, that's what you have the notes to the financial
Yeah.
statements for. It basically just gives you the detail.
Kevin, your hair looks very nice short.
Okay.
Do you like it?
Yeah,
It looks really nice.
it's very easy maintenance.
And it's, I think, real smart looking. Kind of reminds me of George Clooney.
Sure. Yeah, I
That
like
looks
it.
good.
I like
Easy
it.
maintenance, I didn't think of that though.
Yeah.
Karen, like it short?
What was I gonna say?
Now, who do you report to? Just the one fella?
Jeff, yeah.
Now, you're not connected with Nancy?
No. Yeah, I just, I put the Jeff and then like, we both got to report to him. Well, see, Jeff kind of has to answer a few people, even though like, he really only technically reports to this guy, Mike Kine, who's the controller. But considering we work for this joint venture, like this guy Dave Bricker, who like, he works upstairs on the 3rd floor. Like, he's not in our
What
department.
floor are you on?
The 2nd floor. You know, he's not in our department or anything like that. He is the CFO of this joint venture. But basically, that's like my whole job.
Chief Financial Officer, is that
Yeah.
what it is?
Yeah. So he's the CFO for the joint venture. So, I mean, we have to report to him also. Like, if he wants something, like, I mean, we chop and get it done. But so I interact with him a lot, which is cool. You know, like, I mean, being like, I have to do that. You know, it's just like something I have to do.
Well, I know, like, I take messages, and I always have to put down the date and the time, you know, the message of my initials. So I have to know the time then. So then, if I'm on the phone, I can't do it. So I'm turning around. We have this stupid Mickey Mouse clock that you can't even tell the way Mickey's hands are what time it is. So a lot of times I just wait till I'm off the phone, and then just, like, take a minute off of the time or whatever, you know.
Just want you to know I'm very proud of you.
You were off today. Did you read this?
No, I was doing other things I was doing. No, I didn't even get into it. I was going to do a lot of reading down the shore, but that kind of got blown away.
Is that green nail polish?
No, it was just,
It's very
it
green.
is green, but it doesn't go on green. It's clear. I never wear red nail polish, and I certainly don't wear green.
I didn't think so.
I called work today. Marty's sister's starting just a couple days a week for the time being. And so Sabrina answered, you know, she just went pediatric. So she says, may I help you? I said, she didn't identify herself. I said, yes, may I have your name? And she knew my voice right away, even though I was trying to disguise it. She said, Elizabeth. I said, well, Elizabeth, I'm a new patient. I went, yeah, didn't you know that?
Okay.
Yeah, more, oh. So anyway, Tammy gets one, and I said, yes, is this Tammy? She said, yes, it is. And I said, well, I'm a new patient. I want to register, and I have 8 children I want to bring in with Dr. Haupt. And I wanted to schedule with you because somebody told me to ask for you because you're a pushover. She went, oh, dear. And I thought, just the way she,
Oh, dear.
oh, dear. I said, Tammy, it's Barbara Quinn from The Office. I didn't know if she knew my last name. I thought, oh, this girl's going to panic. And I said,
Oh dear, it's almost from a movie.
I would have went, oh, shit.
His new television program is called 413 Hope Street.
Oh.
It premieres,
Is that off?
when I say
This one?
413. So you see how confusing it is.
Oh, I know what I'd like to put on.
413 Hope Street.
Wait, what's this one?
Johnny Carson.
For more information on home delivery, call Liberty Medical 1-800-611-9292. You'll save time and money.
I'll have to take my VCR for repair tomorrow night.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's eating tapes.
That's right.
Eating tapes?
Do you have the original VCR? So funny, because I was just thinking, I had that repaired years ago. Where do you take that?
This place, Frank's Video Shop. I'll tell you-
Frank, our Frank?
Yeah, Frank, Tyrell Frank.
Who Frank? Young Frank? Oh, he's going to work on it.
Karen's
You're
little
going to
sister.
take it to his to Connor's house. It's so funny. That is so ironic because I went to Haverford Post Office the other day because they're open early in the morning, like 8 o'clock, where ours isn't open until 8:30. So this way, if I leave a little bit earlier, I can stop in there. And I dropped off some mail there the other day too on the way home. And the light there to come out, to come back on to go down Lynn Boulevard, the light's forever. And I'm looking at that shop there, and I thought, oh my God, that's where I took the VCR to get repaired years ago, because there weren't a lot of repair places around at the time. And I took it right there, and I was just thinking about that VCR.
Yeah.
Fred Conwell's shop, huh?
Yeah, he's good. He's just good at that sort of stuff.
I know, Karen was saying that. What did he give you his professional opinion?
Probably good cleaning. He said, it's one of the tape through there, a cleaner tape through there. I'm like, I don't know, Frank. I'm like, I don't think it's going to be. He's like, I'll just take it apart and clean it
Well,
up.
I have one if you want to do it. We have a cleaning tape.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's going to eat that out. That's not going to do it.
You know what, of course, I'm starting to put it through here one day, and I was reading the directions to this for some reason. This one has a built-in cleaner, which I wasn't aware of.
Interesting.
But we do have a cleaning tape if you want to take it up. This girl here, she went blonde. Oh no, it was the other girl, I think. She used to come on. I can't. I'm not sure if this is a girl or not. The other girl was kind of built like her, blonde hair. And I remember Johnny used to kid her about she was afraid of water and all. And here she died. She drowned in her pool. She never learned to swim, and she drowned in her pool. Do you have any board for me this week, Kevin?
Oh, sure, I'm sorry. I'll get to you last week.
Right. I got bills too.
Sorry.
That was nice. Pat Cook sent me a car, huh?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think I'm supposed to go out with her this weekend. What are you doing?
No, I'm just checking on this.
Are you still plugged in? Did I tell you my joke, Kevin? Kevin, I'm going to tell you my joke. I have 2 jokes for you. Did you hear about the 2 guys walking their dogs? Did I tell you this one? One had a German Shepherd, one had a Chihuahua. So the 2 men are walking along, and finally the one guy said to the other, I'm really hungry. There's a diner over there. Want to go get something to eat? The guy said, yeah. So they walk over, and here on the front window it has no animals allowed. So the guy with the German Shepherd said, too bad, I'm going in. So he walks in, and the proprietor comes up and says, I'm sorry, sir. Our policy is no animals allowed. He said, well, this is a CNI dog. The guy goes, oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. Let me lead you to a table. So he does. So his friend's outside with the Chihuahua, and he thought, damn, I'm going to try that.